tangent timelines explain anything that can happen will happen. That also sounds like Murphy's Law, but that's that's the negative. But that's like the pessimistic perception of tangent timelines. Because Murphy says anything that can go wrong will go wrong in the worst possible fashion. So I do hope she isn't talking about Murphy's Law. And I just hope she's talking about Einsteinian timelines and not Murphy's. And not Murphy's Law. They don't have Murphy's Law there because they're Irvana. They have different scientists, different theories of everything. So yeah, I think they have 200. They're 200. Well, there's timeline. Well, the calendar. Yeah, the calendar. I'm guessing it's Hebrew based. 200 years in the future. Yeah, I'm sure their scientific theories will be more resolute. I need to move on. Move on! Stop ranting! AJ, I mean, Cool Breeze. Stop ranting! Yes, no portion of the future is set in stone. It forks 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000-fold, in all directions. Any possible decision you or anyone you know could make results in a new path. Like, do I decide to move on or not? Tangent storyline. Ooh, do I move on or move on? Decide to move on. Boom! New tangent timeline created. Ooh yeah! Jeff's like being all like, oh, I don't care if you're a wish clocker or not. I think you're full of bullcrap. Like, I'm not into this cryptic Einsteinian crap. So what do you mean? This just proved enough that Jeff never paid attention in school. I think he never went to school. I think he just learned logic and that's it. I think he never learned about anything important in school, like mathematics or history or... Oh, I think he knows a thing or two about history, but... I think he doesn't even know how to... what 2 + 2 means. Wait, I don't think they... Nah, mathematics is universal. Like for example, pi. No matter what unit of measurement you use for pi, it always ends up the same. It always ends up the same. 3.14. So let's guessing that they call their basic unit of measurement compared to inches flockies. I'll just call it a flocky. So yeah, the radius of a circle, 3 flockies over a radius. That'll give you 3.14. Oh great, I'm ranting on and on. Am I turning into s'mores? I'm just turning into Solomon Mars here because I keep ranting and ranting and ranting and ranting. Get moving on! Push! Push! Push yourself! Okay. I mean, you're talking about pandimensionality. Pandimensionality. Interesting. Yeah, I love pandimensionality because it's like, because anything can exist. Anything can exist. This entire story could possibly be a real event in another universe. We just don't know how to get there. That's the problem. And yet we assume things are, and yet we distinguish real from fake from what we cannot currently observe. But some things in science cannot be readily observed, and but are still real. So explain that, huh? Explain that. And yeah, my perception of reality is quite extreme. So you can believe me or not, but yeah. Crossing the... Okay, continue reading! Continue reading! Continue Finish this story! Cool Breeze, finish this story! Okay, what more voiceovers? Starting now, crossing the veil of perceived time and space, and witnessing an alternate reality, one that may or may not happen. Exactly. Yep. I think, yeah, that's based on our science, really. How similar is Iravanan science similar to our science? Because the theories are, or is it just Witchclocker science itself? Because the Witchclocker science, no, I just do general science. Their general science is quite similar to our science. Well, yeah, no matter how you do your methods, there's always gonna be, no matter what planet you're on, there's always gonna be the same scientific method, the same conclusions. There's always going to be electromagnetism. There's always going to be gravity. There's always going to be electricity. There's always going to be biochemistry. There's always going to be psychology. And the next page. Who dares interrupt our conversation? I've heard enough. Tip's like, what the? What is? Devin's like, what the? And Rimakoko's like, and you just say you're both startled. Like, well, yeah, they could say they're both surprised. Well, it doesn't matter if it's exclamation point or a question mark. It both means surprise, in my opinion. And who interrupted us? It's the Rock Eater! King of the new! Behold, congratulations, Rock Eater! You won first place in the Rudeness contest! I won't stand by and let either of you further corrupt my grandson's mind. Corrupt? She's teaching Jeff facts! Cold hard facts! Are you rejecting science? Well, I'm not surprised that you reject science. Well, logic. Isn't logic supposed to be where science and magic are so close together that they blur? I don't really know. Yeah. Because I can go on and on about the explanations on how logic works in my personal guess. But no, that's gonna take hours and hours of ranting, so I'll continue on. Oh, stem my grandson's mind. What? With scientific reasoning? Did you go to school? No. How many, don't reject science. You're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burned, the Rock Eater. Seriously. What? They're not corrupting. What? They're not corrupting me. They? Oh, yeah, Sankova and Coco. Yes! Speak for me, Jeff! Speak for me! It's like I'm telepathically sending a message on what you should say. Am I? No. How can I be telepathically? It's like I'm telepathically influencing the story. But no, nothing's impossible. I may or may not be telepathically influencing this story. Because Jeff's dialogue is pretty similar to what I was saying in that situation. But honestly, we have totally different personalities. I am, well, let's not compare personalities right now. But I'm saying I'm a lot less arrogant than he is. I'm a lot more open. What? You keep trying to make Frank into a bad guy, but he's actually trying to help me. Yeah, I'm not with the conspiracy theories. Oh, you're gonna make Jeff go insane. Oh, great. You managed to piss off 2 people. Way to go, Rock Eater. Slow clap. Slow clap. Helped you? Helped you with what? Your self-destructive revenge plot. Revenge is best served cold. No, let me say that again. Revenge is best served cold. Is that helping you? It's hurting you. Are you kidding me? Vengeance is the final solution to everything. So, why don't you just shut up and let Jeff do things his way? Please. Honestly. Okay, I'll be 100% honest. Jeff and Sanctify can do things their way. Okay, maybe he's still, yeah, he may be 15, but he's been surviving the woods, eating tree bark, since he was 10 years old. How can you compete with that? Huh? Why am I stopping every single page? I told you it's not about revenge. Then what is it about Jafusara? Tell me. Explain why you would risk your life using experimental and dangerous logic. Set. How do you expect me to look at this other than you trying to see a shortcut and reach enlightenment for the sake of revenge? I never thought I'd read enlightenment and revenge in the same sentence. Cause how can you reach enlightenment while still looking for revenge? Aren't you supposed to give up are you supposed to give up ideals of revenge in order to reach enlightenment? I mean, that's how it works in most that's okay, yeah, maybe their path to enlightenment is completely different, but yeah, I'm just talking about Earth enlightenment. Their enlightenment is probably just simply being. How do they reach their enlightenment? I don't know. Their enlightenment is the same, I guess. Enlightenment means the same, but You run away from home and take up an apprenticeship or whatever this is under a logic artifact. You obviously have spent more than learning on an advanced logic set when you barely understand the basics of logic. Look at me, Jafusara! You always complain about being treated like a challenge. Stop acting like one. Tell me why? Why? Oh jeez! I'm losing my mind. Hang on, I gotta leave the room for a sec to get something to drink. Hang on. I gotta drink something real quick. Alright. I'm back from my sanity break. Okay. Sweet LaCroix.